see why they would go for it because of that, and also it helps them set up their own spells too, right? A Curse into a Nick Stun into follow-up silences with Bloodright or Death Prophet. I can see the potential for PuckChamp's lineup, but they gotta play unbelievably fast, and like literally, like you can maybe make one mistake in this game as PuckChamp.
Yes.
2 mistakes and you're probably GG, because Navi's gonna capitalize so much out of that, just being able to take buildings, take Roche. So let's see if they can do it. PuckChamp, I want to see some super clean Dota, because I think if they play it clean, they actually have a decent shot. Because Bloodseeker also in the lane versus like the minus armor kind of strategy, I think he's one of the better ones. 6 armor, it's quite nice. So let's see what they can do.
I mean, and that's the thing, because we are seeing it, when the team plays as well and as smart as they do, like in that last game, when they have a techies, you know, you've got to sort of believe that there is a better potential here from this squad when they don't have the techies, you know, because there's such a difference between like the game 1, the game 2 performance. You know, they can achieve great things with the techies, and surely they should be able to get close to that, even if they don't have a techies.
Oh, no, absolutely. As long as they know how to play, how fast they need to actually play this game, and how like perfect, really. Like it's eyes on Nyx Assassin to do the scouting. He's got a pretty tough job, I feel like, for Astral, but if he plays like he did on that techies, of course, he's gonna be able to do so many things, but he has to just be focused, because he needs to scout where Oracle is. He needs to potentially also play for the Carapace plays to catch the puck, or he needs to be the Carapace to stop those Mortimer kisses. So his job is gonna be quite difficult, unless they can get these nice setups from the Wyvern. Then he's going to be the follow-up, and also to stop these combo plays. See a D ward coming out in the mid lane. Na'Vi with an early ward playstyle was able to get that one. So Oracle, bit of extra gold. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, because yeah, Na'Vi's lineup overall does look pretty terrifying.
It's very scary.
They have like just some excellent heroes in all the roles, as the panel was saying. And there's this duo lane, of course, Snapfire and Slardar, pretty much the dream, and then obviously Slardar overall buffing up. Or debuffing those that the V-Tune's going to be going on in those mid-game fights, and obviously the support back up a bit of a dream here for V-Tune. Just having always want to fly on that Oracle is going to allow V-Tune to pop off.
Yeah, and I think that's the one of the key things that leads me slightly a bit toward, well, not slightly, but a good amount toward Na'Vi is I don't know how they touch the PA top. Nyx and Centaur can do nothing to actually slow down the farm. They're going to just have to manipulate creep equilibrium constantly and just try to hope that they can slow down V-Tune slightly because of that, because there's no way to kill these two up here.
Yeah. And we will see a V-Tune this game. I mean, as we say, you know, this is still one of the carries that I'm pretty much happy to see a Battle Fury in most games on.
Yeah.
So, you know, whereas with others, it really has fallen out of favor. PA, it still feels very nice.
I don't think he needs to go for it this game. I mean, he can, which is fine, but I think you can go Deso because you have Slardar anyway, so Slardar, Snapfire.
I agree, yeah, especially because you have the Oracle backing you up as well. Like, you can afford to play more aggressive early, right? But we'll see. I think both will probably work out, because overall I do think Na'Vi's draft is definitely quite nice and comfortable.
And he's going to free farm, so he might just be, you know, the opportunity is just going to be given for him to go for the Battle Fury at the start of the game. So at least let's see how it goes. Let's see how Desperate does in mid too. Pretty good matchup. I do like playing the Death Prophet versus that Puck. You constantly have to force him back every time you do Siphon. And it's not like, the other thing is too that Melis, he shouldn't get slowed down too much up here. He should be able to get some decent amount of farm just with the last hits. Just with his high base damage, sorry.
I mean, what's sort of Astral's job then in this early game if you can't really get aggressive onto the PA or Oracle?
I think it's just pull creeps and then look to set up on bottom, honestly. I think you might want to ditch the lane really early on just to give your Bloodseeker a good game. Because Centaur, he's going to be able to get XP as long as he's able to manipulate the creeps. And I do want to see him enable a good aggressive early start as the Courier. That's a good way to start things off. And it's the bottle.
It's his bottle. It didn't get out to him yet.
All right.
Well, that's going to hurt.
The dream?
He's still got a Tango left, Iceberg, but that's a minute without his bottle. That's going to hurt.
Goes. Turn and hit Roger. Call your Bloodseeker over.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, he better. I think you can just kill this.
Another Courier's coming in.
I'm pretty sure you can just kill Roger here. Like, I don't know what he's doing.
He's trying to TP.
Oh, the creep block.
Ooh.
Oh, he actually procs Krylat. I think if he went sooner, I am dead. I think if he turned sooner on the Wyvern, he gets the kill. I think he has a.
You think they could have done it?
Yeah.
Sure, because he did it at sort of a point where he'd already drawn him quite far away from the lane, far away from the Bloodseeker.
If you see him cookie aggro like that, you have to punish it. Especially you call your. That's what I see about all these like tier 1 teams. Is as soon as like those 4 positions or 5 positions play too far aggro, you call your offlaner / carryover to come assist you. So at least force him back, but he doesn't TP all the way back. I don't believe he TP to the tower. So he will be able to stick in the lane, at least on the side of Roger. And we see this big wave now for Melez. We see what Astral's been doing with his time, stacking up the creep waves to give the Centaur a good start. And now he's going to stack some camps too. So I like this. I like these first few minutes here coming out from PuckChamp.
Oh, yeah, Astral's doing it nice. Not making sure not to sap the XP as well from the Centaur.
Yeah.
Letting him take it all on that solo situation. Bottom lane.
The damage.
So if they can get to Carlos, they will. I don't think Krillin can battle against these two on his own. Yeah, he's got to back off here. So Na'Vi able to draw that first blood down on the bottom lane.
Yeah, you have the Wyvern, you have the Cold Embrace, but it actually just sets him up to prime the bash on you 3 times. It kind of goes both ways there as the counter. Melez will deny away that camp pull. He's getting good farm. PA, as we said though, undisturbed. Puck though, look at that. 400 behind already, behind the Death Prophet, losing her bottle. Definitely quite painful.
Yeah, that bit of a miscalculation with the courier call out, definitely having some impact here on this lane.
Oh, this is a really nice... I mean, this is a really strong lane, the PA Oracle, but it's a really good lane to get a stick in. Look at Melez. 10 stick charges, bumps himself back up. Always want to fly.
Yeah, getting a little close there to the two of them, but...
Yeah.
It's trying to stop Astral from getting these creeps, but that's not something that you can do. Astral able to hold these creeps once again here for Melez.
And they do kill the Wyvern, but look at the Bloodseeker's farm. You know, he's able to match, which most melee heroes, you actually just cannot step up whatsoever. But he's at 7 armor, and that's not even when he's near the tower. So he is getting some nicely secured farm. Puts the point in the Blood Rage too, but does lose a wave. Full wave gets denied here from the pull from Roger. So Slardar will have some little extra bit of experience. Astral, maybe baiting the orb. But they actually will put the Ghost. The Ghost early on.
They know that Iceberg, he's out of mana, he's out of bolt charges. He's got nothing to be able to sort of nuke the wave out, so this is a perfect time to push. Iceberg can't do anything about this. Really.
Always want to fly, drags the creep, they're going to glyph it.
They're going to step over the wards, always want to fly. Some of the Ghosts.
He's kiting inside the trees.
Damage here. They do. The kill's going to be picked up. Iceberg tries to get the courier, but doesn't do quite enough damage to take it out.
They're tanking the wave as much as possible here for the catapult. Gonna keep going for it too. Iceberg. It's pushed away.
I mean, very low here. And Carlos, he's got the Splinter Blast. They're trying to cookie Iceberg to safety, but taking some heavy damage here. And we'll manage to bottle up here with the bounty rune.
Tried.
Very close there to being in range of that Splinter Blast.
Decent damage on tower though. Both supports rotating over. Bloodseeker. Still getting bullied a bit here, but doing okay. And how much damage did we get? Okay, not quite half damage, but a good aggressive move. That shows understanding of what they need to do with the game, though, which I'm always happy to see. He knows he can leave his Centaur alone. The Nick's starting to make these really early movements. That's exactly what I want to see from Astral. This is good stuff.
Look at this bomb.
Yeah, this is real good moves here.
You see Astral, just no hesitation to be exactly where it's required. They weren't quite able to set up inside of the Blood Right, so we'll be lacking some of the damage required to take down Ramses, and they're actually going to bail out this one. As soon as Iceberg comes into the lane, they're going to call for the Stampede, get away, so Iceberg is not going to find an opportunity to use the Dream Coil.
Yeah, they put that, look at that ward they placed in the lane. That's to watch the TPs. They know the Puck is eventually going to make a move to try to punish Bloodseeker, so love that ward. Very unlikely to get countered. Melez, as we mentioned, he has stacks. Sure, it's blocked now, but he's already going to get enabled nicely from that. So some good preparation so far for PuckChamp. Like we said, though, this is going to be a game of pacing. They need to be unbelievably quick with their movements, and they need to just be really... I think, honestly, every single exorcism needs to be used either for a big kill or a big tower push.
Finding the Fairy's Trinket here. It's going to be very nice for the DP.
That is very nice. And Ramses, he's gone greed, as we did see. He's gone for the Midas on the Slardar.
Wait, what?
Right, Ramses went Midas, didn't he?
Do you like? Do you like that? I mean, I like it, but that's never a good sign. I mean, do you like it?
You know,
the greed.
I guess they know that if they get to the later stage of the game, they win, right?
Okay.
But
okay, sure.
I don't know how I feel about it.
That was the idea last game.
I don't know how exactly. I don't know how I feel about it because of after what we saw that last game when PuckChamp can hit timings. Roger, cookied aggressive, but he's okay.
See how it was the mid.
Iceberg's just dead alone.
He just gets run down. He pops the Dream Coil, trying to hold back Desperate, but Desperate's already in on top of him. The Ghost is Iceberg dead.
This is good stuff so far. And Tower, very likely to go down to Astral. He tanks it with the Cold Embrace. And these two supports, not the best ways of being able to clear the creep wave at the moment because they don't have Scatter Blast skilled. Oracle does nothing to creep wave, so this tower is dead. 2K advantage already. PuckChamp.
Oh my goodness.
Looking good. Looking good. And they're contesting the stacks already here. The Centaur just walks in. And yeah, I mean, Ramsey's going for Midas. I feel like this could hurt them.
And they always want to fly. What's he doing?
He's just dead.
He just offers himself up here as a free kill. Walked into the three of them. They're not only farming up the stacks, they're farming up the heroes.
Beautiful movement so far from PuckChamp. 2K lead. Bloodseeker is being slowed down quite a lot here, but this Centaur and Death Prophet off to a phenomenal start. Now the next big hit, look for that top tower. Next Exorcism.
Sure.
Go for that. Yeah, I think even without it, yeah, he's going up there immediately. I like this move from Desperate. Just start bringing the pressure to the lane of the PA since you've already had such a successful mid, and your Centaur is massive. So, yeah, this is perfect stuff right now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And so when you go Midas first on the slider, does that change up what you expect to see Ramses go after this? I mean, he's got the blink next, but like, do you go for any other sort of more carry items because you're going for the greedy route?
I saw CI, the Eastern European League, sorry, the Eastern European players kind of going for a little bit more. I know Afterlife is a big fan of like Treads, Double Bracer, Mask of Madness so that he can scale, but no, I think he needs, especially because his Puck is now having trouble, he needs to be the active playmaker. Otherwise, like Iceberg, he's versus some counters. As we mentioned, there's two different forms of silence. There's a Nyx. So Iceberg needs some help. If they put all that pressure onto the Puck, I think this game could get really problematic for them. So I really hope that Ramses does go for this blink next, or I'm concerned for them if not.
Now you got 20 seconds and Exorcism's up again. Are you trying to quickly move down to the bottom half of the map? You're hitting a tier 2. What's the next move here for PuckChamp now they've taken that tier 1 top?
Checking where they're scouting right now. The Illusions are looking to scout the Ancient area, it seemed like, from the Wyvern. I don't know if they saw any stacks there, but I think you can look for just pressuring anything. Looking for a kill or even trying to like slowly whittle down the top tower. I like Desperate's posture up here, just taking away the jungle.
Now, V-Tune, you know, he's trying to find the space that he can, but yeah, a lot of it getting taken away here by PuckChamp.
And dude, they're going double green, man. I'm a bit concerned, I gotta be honest with you. Midas into Battle Fury, your Puck's having a tough game too.
I mean, and Iceberg, he's buying a greedy item as well, right? He's saving up for the bots or something here. Like, he's not gonna... I think so, dude. He's holding on to 1800 gold. I don't think he's gonna be buying anything little. Well, we'll see. Maybe he's still just deciding, but... I don't know, with the way that Na'Vi likes to play, I wouldn't be surprised if he does just buy the bot still.
I think they lose the game if he does that, honestly. The Nyx will just feed on him the whole game. I think he has to go for something like, I mean, honestly, just even Witchblade or Blink Dagger, I think are fine. But Astral finds always want to fly. Silence to cover him too. Nicely done. Great job so far from PuckChamp.
Yeah, I think he's buying the bots. He's gonna, Iceberg's buying the bots, I'm sure.
We'll see if it ends up working.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
I think they're setting up PuckChamp.
He's got 2K gold by that recipe.
I think they're giving PuckChamp opportunities to just kind of steamroll through the game if he does do that. So I think the blink is a much more appropriate selection since Ramsey
you're
went
right.
Midas.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, so you'd be happy with the blink.
I'd be fine with blink because Ramses went Midas, so he slowed down on his blink. Mid, they actually look for the kill. They start pushing tower and immediately shift away.
What? Roger. Straight out with the TP. Well, they've got the Yules. See what they can do it. Dreamcore drop down. They can't fight really. No. They can't really look towards Desperate and Krillin. They can't step in on this. They've got to keep their distance.
Getting some good timings. Tower bottom doesn't get pressured, but they get themselves a kill. I'm not sure if that one was actually worth it, right? Because at least they forced the coil though, so then it actually ends up being at least a bit decent. As he's taunting him. Is that Astral? Oh.
Yeah, Astral just stood there, put the techie sticker down on Iceberg.
Oh hell yeah! I'm liking these guys right now today. 2K lead, swinging back and forth.
Yeah, and Iceberg's queuing up the Witchblade, so it's not. Oh no, and he's bought the blink. So you're right. Yep. He's spent up on the blink. So there we go.
And he's gonna go an item that we don't see really picked up on Puck anymore, but he's playing versus double silence. Yeah, he is gonna go for. He potentially might be going for Yules too. They're gonna need it. Like I don't know how they make plays right now. Your Puck is shut down. You got no blink yet on Ramses. I think maybe he does have it coming.
They have now. He's got it now.
He's got it now. Okay, so now they can actually look to do some stuff.
Yeah, they've got the double blink. So good timing here now for Na'Vi to make some fights happen.
Fair enough. But quite a lot of good moves. Now it's like PuckChamp, you know, you're 13 minutes in. You've gotten the tier 1s. You've got good vision around Ancients. What's your next move?
Yeah, because this is where it really pays off. You know, you have Midas on the slider, you go Battle Fury on the PA. If they can just win a fight now, then, you know, it's completely paid off. It's fine. The game's in a a perfect place for Na'Vi.
Absolutely. It's still that same
Carlos.
thing that I was mentioning from before, where it's still like, you cannot make too many mistakes. It's like 1 or 2 mistakes on PuckChamp and you lose. So
Yeah.
need to still continue to play clean. Can't be giving up kills like that from Dekalis.
How's Melez doing? Yeah, he's pretty much got his blink on the sensor.
Okay.
Astral halfway towards his. Critic going for the BKB next, and Desperate also going defensive, getting that plate mail done, making sure he's got some sort of armor against this PA Slardar Snapfire. He's going to need a lot of it.
Okay, no one's going Medallion, though. I actually want to see Dekalis or one of the 2 supports get a Medallion so that they can force the Roche. Because if they're able to actually steal the Roche with an Exorcism, then it's going to put Na'Vi in a bit of a weird position, because their lineup is about getting Roshan with all that minus armor. So I think that's the next biggest objective I want to see. Level 2 Exorcism, plus Medallion, plus Blood Rage, go Roche. So close to level 12 on the Death Prophet.
Let's see what they can get here. They're looking for that PA.
Let's see if they can get it with the blink on the Centaur.
Vitun's playing smart though.
Yeah,
He's not
he's
sticking
playing
around for an
smart.
extra camp. He knows they're off the map.
They got vision around the Ancient area though, and Melez still smoked up.
It's hard to get to Vitun though.
They see him though.
They've got to make moves quick.
They are. They're doing it.
They're in. Opening up with the hoof stomp. Have they got enough burst? Spin a blast out. He's going to get cooking to the side.
They
but
sure
they
do.
run him down. They get the kill. And now with the ghost up, Desperate can turn for Roger as well. Double kill for the Death Prophet is another great exorcism usage here coming out from PuckChamp.
And they're kind of close to bottom tower. Melez is tanky enough to just face tank it himself without a creep wave, so perhaps they actually just hit the tower here with this Exorcism. It's only level 1 Exorcism, but will be effective versus tier 1. Iceberg, waiting for an
He's got
opportunity.
Dream Coil. Ramses, he's in. They're going to try and blow up Desperate. Cold Embrace, healing Desperate up. The Exorcism's about to come to an end, so he's going to get a big heal coming in soon. Jump to the side. Melez trying to find Iceberg, but Iceberg's up to the high ground. They get what they came for here, PuckChamp. They get the tower. They won't lose anyone.
Desperate, still corrosive hazed up. They do see him. Reluctant to go forward as they don't see the Wyvern just yet. Into Dekalis, that's a smart move. I like how he flies over instead of just taking the path around, just being very cautious. Puts a ward down too, so they see the movements coming in.
Krilla, he's got Rupture.
Whoop.
Does he want to try and can he get in on this?
Ooh, just doesn't connect.
I mean, Astral might still find something, and he's actually able to find the range. Always want to fly. Looking pretty dead here. They'll let him go. And we kill it for Desperate. 7-0-0.
Dude, they're doing all the right moves.
007 it.
Yeah. And this is
He's having a
really good game.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to hit level 12 now on the DP. We'll see what he goes for if he wants to get the Shivas. There might be the temptation for him with the game that he's having to get the early bots if he wants to. See what he does. He's actually going to get the BKB, so playing fully defensive top.
He's speedy. And they got the
And
curse.
they've got the curse.
Do they have follow-up, though? Maybe they don't need it. Oh,
They
my
don't.
God. He
That's
tips him.
Ramsey's dead. I mean, some nice moves here from the two of them. And we really are
Iceberg.
seeing is... Oh?
Ooh, close to getting stunned.
I mean, he's playing with fire there.
Melez?
Oh.
Can't quite get. That was very close to him dying as well.
Risky, yeah.
So next
dear.
thing,
He's gotta be
big thing on
careful.
the menu, it's going to be that Roche, right? For the side of PuckChamp, level 2 Death Prophet ulti, they can definitely look to threaten it. I like that he buys even a casual plate mail. I think that's perfect. And yeah, I think that's the next biggest thing. And in Na'Vi, I don't know if they can fight around there. If they do force the issue, they do not have fighting items. Right? They have blink daggers.
I don't think it's not yet.
They'll be very
not until...
weak.
I mean, even though Vitun just at the backup of the Oracle, we're seeing he
He'll
always
die.
want to fly. He's got to be so careful with his positioning because somebody's going to get round to him. Somebody's going to get on top of him.
Desperate also got great RNG, gets Dragon Scale. 21 armor on Death Prophet now versus PA
That's
and
very nice.
Slardar. That's
Yeah.
really good.
I mean, and we're seeing is... Oh. Well, as the coil dropped...
Kisses.
Coming up with the kisses as well. Dekalis, he's actually going to be able to step out of the kisses as they kill off Iceberg. Now PuckChamp's ready to run Na'Vi out of it. Roger jumps down to the
they're
low
owning.
down here with a cookie.
Oh, he's
And
gonna
Na'Vi
fly
just
dead.
has to get out. This self-false promise is not going to save him, as Desperate will have the damage to take him down at the end of it all. Ramsey's better run.
He's
got
leading
no-
them to the Roche. They're like, okay, thank you. I mean, good idea.
And the
They'll get
Ghost
some
is still
couriers,
up.
though.
I mean, he will, but this Roche is going to go down pretty quickly here.
It sure is Blood Rage plus Death Prophet. There it is, the Blood Rage. Stop tanking it, though. Okay, there we go.
I mean, maybe
That's
Ramses can
race.
try for a big steal.
He'll die for it, but yeah, maybe he can.
but
Maybe
he
he
will.
has to.
I mean, you look at that, they're making sure
They're
to
hunting
Les. Oh, Not going to get caught by the Stampede damage there as Ramses is able to blink out. Very close to dying there if they did manage to connect on him.
PuckChamp is playing the perfect game right now. 11-2, literally 0 mistakes so far. Loving the itemization, playing it safe too. Almost blink on Nyx, almost BKB on the Death Prophet too. Iceberg is almost just effectively out of the game soon when they do get that BKB on Death Prophet.
Oh, Melez steps up to the high ground, has a bit of a nasty surprise.
Yeah, that was a bit aggressive.
He was just ready to go in. He's like, right, boys, we're up to the high ground.
They have so much vision too. They have the right ward and they have the upper ward too. So I mean, he gives a little bit of a sacrifice.
Well, we have a BKB done on Desperate. Astra's got his blink.
This has to be some of the earliest timings on a Death Prophet. Holy crap! Like Yule's plate mail and a BKB at the 19-minute mark.
That is true. I mean, he's keeping up with a PA that's Vinci's pretty much had free farm with the Battle Fury. Yeah. So when you're getting this much farm, that is definitely going to be quite the record here on a DP.
Huge fan of the way that they are playing right now, though. Keep making these aggressive moves. Na'Vi still don't have any type of protective items. The PA is going for a S&Y, so going for more of a greedy approach. Still very susceptible to the Rupture throughout all the game. Vtune, he's really got his work cut out for him this game.
He has. And well, we have seen PA is that sort of hero that can absolutely carry a game that's not looking like it's sort of the easiest as long as they're picking up the farm themselves, and they are. So
yep. Curse comes out to set up.
And they've got backup. Desperate's in. And Ramses, is he going to be able to find his way out of this? He's not. Not a chance. Na'Vi, now try and make the best of this, get some pressure in onto mid, but fortification's up and available.
Ooh, instant smoke too. They still got the exorcism at the ready.
I mean, maybe Melez might be able to catch him here.
Ooh, yeah, he might.
Oh, Iceberg's out. Iceberg knows. Doesn't want to stick around any longer.
They have vision in the area, though. They're going to see 2 of Na'Vi heroes now with that. They see 3 of Navi's heroes with that ward.
Okay, let's see. Can they get the jump on him?
They can get the Rupture on the PA. They'll be able to kill the PA. The Bloodseeker is starting to make the approach.
Going straight for him.
Let's see.
Melez is going to start things.
They got a silence.
They're going to put the ghost into the silence. He needs help, and he needs it now, Vtune. And is he going to get it? Always want to fly. Coming in with rather an early false promise. Instantly using it on Vtune to try and get him back to safety. Vtune will be able to jump up, but Astral, he's in position, wasn't able to quite line the stun up onto Vtune, but catches Iceberg. Iceberg will die. They find a way to fly in the trees as well, and they're into the base. They're diving in. They are underneath towers here. Krillin taking some damage, but the Cold Embrace is going to pretty much heal up Krillin entirely, as he's going to be fine. They won't get anything more than an Iceberg kill, but
they still always want to fly.
I say that, they do still find always want to fly. Always want to fly was trying to make his way back out of there. Melez will catch him, so they get the 2 of them. Yeah, with another great aggressive use of the Exorcist.
Dude, and Iceberg just he's literally having no game. He just actually jumps into a carapace and dies there. Another effective strike here by PuckChamp, continuing to make very few mistakes.
Yeah.
Looking real good. Another aggressive ward placed out too. While they're making that dive across, they have a ward placed up around that top tower. So, and that one is not going to get countered. That's a nice ward. Spotting Iceberg right away too. Na'Vi has to be careful.
Yeah, they've got to just make sure the Vtune's hitting the creeps here. If this PA is not fit to carry the game, then nobody on Na'Vi is going to be able to do that. That's all on Vtune here.
Yeah, and they're keeping it, like that. Now it's just a 2K lead, so they've gotten still a good amount of farm. Level 18 also on Vtune.
Let's see for PuckChamp any big items themselves they're waiting on before they go. I mean, Desperate, Shivas and Krillin trying for the Mantis, so we've got something else to dispel these. Ooh. So the amp up that's going to be thrown down in the fights.
Blue screen again. I was about to say, did he get another blue screen? That's the 2nd time now.
Oh no!
Get this man a new PC. He's playing excellent. He deserves it.
Lad. Yeah. A couple of blue screens. I mean,
he's got a full Shivas, by the way. So, incredibly effective item this game versus all that.
No, he's got the full Shivas.
I think he does, right? Pretty sure he does.
No, he doesn't have the money for full Shivas.
I was about to be like, he's
dude, what are you on about? He's still a mystic star for the recipe, sure.
I was like, Jesus, he's so far. But anyway, I mean, once he gets it, it will be really effective. all that armor, and also versus Oracle, being able to prevent all those heals.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be nice. I was about to say, Jesus, he's massive.
I'll tell you what, for a PC that blue screens, it does reboot itself nice and quickly, though. So that's nice.
That's
It's
nice.
desperate. Back into the game here.
He's not that far. I mean, he's like 2,000, less than 2,000 off, but it's relatively close.
What do you mean? Wait. Oh, yeah, because you got 1,500 gold. Yeah.
When he DCs, it shows, 0 gold or whatever, whoever you're clicking on. So it's, yeah.
That did confuse me, because that makes sense. Because I'd seen earlier,
confused, yep.
I saw earlier they have 1,500 gold. So when you said that and it showed no, and I was like, oh, I guess he has spent it. And I was like, well, what has he spent it on?
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense.
The DC thing.
Yeah. Astral.
Still scouting. No sentry in the area here.
I mean, what's the move in this position if you're Na'Vi? Is it just make sure V-Tune's farming, or
make sure V2 farms? That's it. Literally, don't make any moves.
Farms,
no aggressive moves. I want to see none from Na'Vi until they have V-Tune ready to fight. Once V-Tune makes the call, let's go, then you make the moves. Because Ramses, he has BKB, or he's about to have BKB, so he is ready to amplify and to make V-Tune have this great game. And they have Solar Crest, so he's in a pretty good position.
Oh, look at this stuff. Time to smoke here, PuckChamp.
BKB coming out on Courier.
See what they can find.
Oh, if they get him pre-BKB, it's flying.
Or if they get the Courier. They won't be quite quick enough to do that, but that would have been quite the hit. As what?
Blink stun.
Look at the job. BKB's been delivered. He's able to get it off.
Rupture him.
He's been ruptured. Looking pretty dead here. As Ramses, not a chance there. First use of the BKB will not save him.
Astral, no hesitation. Does not go for some type of funny, like, hit him with Vendetta. No, he just blink stuns right away. Good stuff so far still from PuckChamp, 15-3. They've got good ward vision, as we mentioned from earlier. That sneaky ward did get taken out there. Always want to fly. Did find it. So a bit limited on the vision department now. 20 seconds, no Ramses. And even when he respawns, no BKB available. So let's see what the next move is from PuckChamp. Taking out all that vision. Astral still waiting for opportunities.
He's got his eyes on mid.
Too scared to walk up into high ground. We said V-Tune really gonna have his work cut out for him, and they do have.
They're just all sitting around him here.
They've got good ways to deal with him too, right? The rupture always gonna be effective. Cold embrace isn't going to be annoying, but okay. V-Tune makes the call. He's like, I got Satanic. I'm ready.
He's feeling confident.
Let's see who they find. They gotta find Ducalis. Instant BKB. Ooh.
Okay.
He was very
instant.
That was maybe too instant for sure.
Yeah,
he does have the Wyvern behind him.
Yeah, now it's gone, yeah.
Did break the smoke though. So they do know now that Na'Vi is on fighting mode. So they should be ready for any type of jump. They actually smoke back themselves, even though they don't have BKB.
Yeah, this could be a bit of a risky move. I mean, one of those moves that maybe you make because of the fact that you don't think the enemy's going to expect it because you've just shown that BKB use.
Yep. They're going to start taking the outpost too, Na'Vi. Will they be ready for it? Will they look to make a move back over here? Another ward placed down. They see all of Na'Vi.
Astral. He's going to try and start things for the jump of the back.
Bash.
They shot to Melez. They found Ducalis. Ducalis, can they get him out of field? The Stampede, they can't. But Ramses
V-Tune's dead.
Ducalis is able to get the cold embrace off. They've killed V-Tune and Ducalis doesn't even die. There's now PuckChamp. They can continue to run them down one by one. Roger to fall. They'll look over to always want to fly.
He's dead.
I mean, PuckChamp, they're just playing it so smart there. I mean, that whole sort of move, I guess, sort of taking the outpost. Maybe the assumption is there from Na'Vi that they're not all there. The DPs use the BKB. They're not going to be looking to fight as a team, but they were. PuckChamp, they're getting into the minds of Na'Vi here.
They really are. They're completely outplaying them in every type of, and every form too. They even get the Wyvern out after Melez gets like an unfortunate instant bash.
He did get Melez jumps in instantly, but we'll see again on the fight here. Ducalis is so low, but the cold embrace out in time.
They're going high ground. It's 30 seconds.
Finish him off.
The PA does not have buyback. Just committed for that Satanic.
Huge stuff here.
They can luckily get a Rax. Telling them to kill the creep. They're cutting the creep wave already. We see Ramses is all the way deep already, and that was the last creep.
I just get the courier. So Shiva's guard from Desperate is going to be out for 2.5 minutes. But I think PuckChamp focus on the objectives at hand here as they will get that melee Rax. See if they can get out. I don't really want to fight when the PA's up. I mean, I said that they've got Stampede up in a few seconds. No exorcism.
They see Ducalis. Melas.
They might want to try to jump in. We'll see how ready they are to keep Ducalis safe. Ducalis will be fine for now. Ooh, I'll say that does still get jumped. Ducalis will get taken out. Stampede comes into play. He's going to buy back instantly as they've got the control. Vincere, they could have come in with a false promise, but Vincere, he's got to be careful. But that false promise comes to an end. He could be in a whole lot of trouble. Krillus having a rundown. Ocean Fly, the curse comes out. Locks down Vincere, locks down Roger. Melez back in with a Who Stop. Astral comes in from the side. He's getting finish him. Can he live steal back up Vincere? He's getting Chris up, but another stun comes into play from Astral. Vincere's down for 70 seconds as Na'Vi, without their PA, they've got to run. They've got to get out of it. Desperate. He's staying on top of Ramses, who's got Yule's control, setting up for Krillus to come in with the Blood Bright. As they're running down Ramses, another jump from Astral, another impale. They've held Ramses down as PuckChamp once again will take the team fight.
And that's without Exorcism and without the full Shivas that was coming out. They still are able to take it. And he even gets, he got False Promise, he gets Titanic off, but they still control him super nicely on PuckChamp. I mean, they're completely outplaying Na'Vi. This is beautiful to see.
I mean, yeah, honestly, even just sort of the stuns between what the Centaur and the Nyx Assassin, it seemed a little too much. I mean, is this a game where he does have to consider buying the BKB Vincere, or does he really just not want to pick that up in this sort of game?
I really feel like he's gonna have to. Like, it's too much control that's coming out. They've done such a good job of just like chain knocking him down, silences, etc. Sure, he's got status res, but it's definitely proving to not be enough. Yeah, they're playing off each other so well on the side of PuckChamp.
I mean, we see a little hoof stomp. And then as soon as he maybe starts to be able to lifesteal up, Astral's able to hold on to that impale, slam it down. And now Roche has no chance of surviving.
But now they have Roche. They're keeping the Exorcism available too. They're not popping that Exo for it.
Navi's going to try and get over.
And they're going to get a Shivas. Is Na'Vi going to make it in time? They're going to be able to use Exo for the fight then.
Yeah, this is a move that Na'Vi, I don't think they can make it quick enough.
No,
they're trying to get in Astral. He's in position to sort of stop off any sort of these moves that Na'Vi's going to make. And yeah, PuckChamp's able to get it all. The Roche. We're going to have the Shard at the moment on Desperate with Cheese on the Centaur.
Now you definitely need BKB. Yeah. Like the little mini fear. Like he's going to go Deso, but the little mini fear that the Spirit Siphon's going to do can even just mess up his whole Satanic play. So I really feel like that could hurt them more. PuckChamp, perfect execution so far, 11k lead. How the hell do you kill this Death Prophet? You have to kill this Wyvern in the back lines, but as we've seen time and time again, they're really good about protecting the Wyvern, either with Lotus Orbs and stuff like that, and he's got so much extra heal. As we saw, Cold Embrace Talent plus Holy Locket. It's pretty ridiculous.
Damn, we're seeing Krillus, of course, going for the Monkey King bar next.
Oh, he's actually got, I think he's got Aeon Disc already done too, if he wants to do Disassemble. He pretty much has it finished, so. Gonna be even harder.
He's going to do that. He's getting the recipe out right now. So yeah, Ian's just ready for the next fight. Ducalis is going to have a very good chance of getting off that curse.
Navi's in a really difficult spot here. And even with the PA so far, the other two cores are they're just amp ups for him.
Yeah, they're just falling behind, which I guess is sort of surprising with the Midas on Ramses. You know, I would have thought that would have done more to sort of keep him in, but.
At least giving him good levels. That's the one good thing, right? He's level 17.
If he didn't have the Midas, he would be pretty far down on the net worth. Yeah.
Keeps showing himself in lane, though. He's showing himself really far. We'll be able to blink away, but whew, that was a bit scary for a second. Dude, why hasn't PuckChamp played like this? I feel like we were saying that about a lot of teams lately. Where were they earlier in the season when they were playing? I don't know.
Yeah, this is, right? Like, this is top tier the best that PuckChamp's played. I mean, we've seen them have good games when they've had the techies.
Yeah.
But then this, outside of picking the techies, is you know, this is just some top stuff.
It's super smooth. Itemization on point too. Everyone going for some type of like mini type of armor as well for themselves to guard each other as well. The Lotus on Melas to bail out Ducalis in some situations. I don't know how Na'Vi actually fights. Like, they have to find Ducalis, but at this point, too, he has Aeon Disc, so he's gonna get his spells off. Na'Vi's gonna need some type of mistake from PuckChamp.
They've got to let these tier 2s go, really. They've got to save it for the high ground.
And he's committed for Deso.
He's spending up for the Deso, so he's opting to play here without the BKB.
There's a lot of minus armor. I think also Rams is about to be, if not already, 18. So that, I mean, it will synergize nicely together. But as we said, there's so much armor. Like, Melas even picks up a second plate mail on the Centaur.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Look at this armor, 35. V2 shows himself for a second. Look at the D ward. And a DD spawns bottom. Navi's got to they got to like regather themselves. I feel like in this game.
I mean, this is such an important game, right? What to sort of summarize for the viewers? A loss here for Na'Vi means goodbye Major.
Yep.
The win, obviously, for PuckChamp means that they secure themselves staying in this division.
Yep, and I believe it means no tiebreakers
the next season,
right? If PuckChamp does win.
It does, correct. Yeah, if PuckChamp stay in, that means win strike are guaranteed going down. Otherwise, they would have had to play a tiebreaker. If Na'Vi win, PuckChamp had to play a tiebreaker against Winstrike to stay in the division, and Na'Vi have to play a tiebreaker with AS Monaco Gambit. So obviously, in this sort of game, there is going to be at the moment AS Monaco Gambit watching. They're going to be cheering on PuckChamp because a win here for PuckChamp means that AS Monaco Gambit are guaranteed that third spot from this league into the major. So a lot on the line here. Na'Vi having to play now down 12K. Down 6-22
without a BKB on your
spot.
PA. Like he spent his gold too. So if V-Tune dies,
no
game is
either.
just absolutely over.
That's
so
a big,
it's all
big
on
risk.
V-Tune.
I mean, and he knows it. So obviously V-Tune making the choice of he's going what he feels will win in the game. A lot of pressure on V-Tune in this moment.
As we mentioned, that DD still chilling down bottom. Krylet, I believe he's got the MKB finished.
Yeah, the ball dropped from him by Desperate.
He's going to be able to stand toe-to-toe versus the PA now at this point. Pretty easily. With the Paladin Sword, too. For sure. Paladin Sword plus MKB. They didn't need that even before versus the PA, as we've seen several times. But with that, I believe he took the Blur talent, I want to say, on the PA, so... Oh, he did not. Okay. He's all in on damage. Holy moly.
He really is. I mean, this is, of course, even in some of these more difficult games, this is sometimes the way we see the PA go. They just want to make sure that whoever they jump dies. The best defense is the offense, and really. That's what he's going for.
He was dying versus no true strike anyway, so he's probably just feeling that it wouldn't even help him having that. Astro, he gets the stun. He gets the carapace. Iceberg's gone.
No buyback.
Oh, Iceberg.
They're going to stampede Mellet. They're going to get in there, Krillin.
Krillin's just killing them.
They're just diving in.
Always want to fly.
They're going to buy back here on Roger, but with the ghosts out, they're doing heavy damage here to the tier 3s. And onto the side, Ramses. They've caught him. He's going to put the BKB. He'll get it onto DeCarlis, but DeCarlis is going to be fine. Ramses is dead. Another buyback having to come out here from Na'Vi. They'll bring Krillet down the once. But PuckChamp, they can reset. There's 2 buybacks out of Na'Vi.
You can chill out now. You just got such a big hit there. Sure, you didn't get any objectives, but you got a buyback out. You get several kills. 2 buybacks, in fact. And you did use all your ults, so now just back up, rinse, repeat, clean the map. You have great vision to control as well, and Na'Vi has none. Astral, yeah, definitely deserves a tip, especially from this series. 1-0-14 this game, and his Techie's performance from last game was phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, he is sort of single-handedly sort of just broken down Na'Vi, it feels, between his Techie's performance and what he's doing here against Iceberg's Puck.
They're already setting.
It's got to be very infuriating.
They're ready for top. They don't have that many ults, though. PuckChamp does not have that many.
Astral's spotting this all out. It's going to set up for the perfect opening there with the Who Stop and the Impale. And they're going to still try and push on here, Na'Vi. V2's jumped in.
He's in.
V2's just jumped in. He's got to be careful. Okay, comes out with a big crit. Takes out the Wyvern. He's going to try to towards
ruptured.
He has been. He's got the Satanic.
He's Yules right away.
Out of Yules. Stun him. Host Stomp into the Blood Price.
He's dead.
V2's gone. No buyback. 90 seconds out of the game. Ramsey's going to jump in, but it's too late. Ramses just throws his life in to die as well. Ramses is gone. 3 dead on Na'Vi. It's a complete mess.
They lost the game. This PA can never fight. They have lost this one. PuckChamp have played this game perfectly.
Iceberg.
He might just die as well. The word,
I mean,
it's spotting
Astral's
him.
on the hunt. Astro, he's going to be looking for another one. He's been having quite a lovely time here, Astral, being quite a thorn in the side of Iceberg, and there it is again.
Oh
the
my
setup's
God.
there.
And
Iceberg's
they get the Rex, too. And they got a full AC on Centaur as well. Good luck doing damage. They call it.
And there it is.
Oh my God, PuckChamp have done it.
It's called PuckChamp, tripping up Na'Vi here at this final important hurdle.